There's also earwax. Can.
Or something like that.
Oh, Isaac is a beautiful son.
Wow. Drop everything now.
You could visibly see her in pain, and she was crying actually.
Is it possible to really be friends after a relationship?
This one not in the brief, eh?
Oh my god, we are here!
Welcome to our place.
We're so excited to be here today at Loop Garms /Stakeout with the two bosses.
That's right. You know, in all the years I've known you, yes, actually only like in all the 1 year I've known you, I've never actually been to your store before.
Welcome.
Yeah.
That's the first for everything.
This is my first time at the new look,
Oh,
but
yes.
I was here many years ago. I did wear a red long sleeve Harley here.
Joey and I are freelancers, and obviously you two are business owners. I know nothing about owning a business, and maybe today you will shed some insight about that.
No, but you guys are the business. That's the thing. You
What do
guys
you
are
mean?
running your own thing. Like you
We
are
are
the business.
minding our own business.
Boom.
Yeah. So that's the end of the episode. I don't need to care.
Thank you so much. But today we don't want to mind our own business. We want to mind your business.
Yeah.
We want to find out, is it possible to really be friends after a relationship?
Is it possible to run a business together?
This one not in the brief, eh?
How to handle finances, how to handle stocking, sourcing. I want to know everything.
The ups and downs lah.
The ups and downs, the ins and outs, the left to rights, the side to sides.
Okay.
The front and backs, the 360s, 180s.
Oh my god, that just sounds like a great Friday night.
Oh yeah, so our store has this sign. Every time when you come through, please kindly wait for us to welcome you before entering.
Wow.
We always give an introduction to everybody who comes through to the store. Like we always like, hey, is this your first time here? If it is, let me introduce the store to you. Then we welcome them. We sort of set the stage, you know, so they know what to expect. And then we always tell them, you know, this is what we do here at Loop Garms. This is what we do here at Stakeout. If you have any questions, just ask us. We're more than happy to share.
Okay.
We shall.
Yeah, Joey and I are going to
loop-
pretend to be customers.
Correct. Loop us in, loop us in.
Take us out.
Stick us out there. Whoa. Loop Garms, we feature a lot more curated pop culture vintage items from the 70s, 80s and the 2000s mainly. We have stuff ranging from movies, TV shows, anime, music, art, sports. And like I said, you know, pick out anything, we can tell you like history, story, background behind the pieces lah.
Joey was asking us, what are those things at the bottom?
Yeah.
So actually these are, if you've come by, these are actually our plastic bags. Usually the MOQ will be
5 digits.
5 digits, just so you could keep your cost down. Tell them our MOQ, please.
It was like 20 to 30,000.
I think it could last us 10 years plus.
Damn.
I think so.
So we have to keep going. We also had the memorabilia on the shelves here. A lot of people always ask us, oh, so you guys sell these too? We actually don't. But we think it's a really good way to sort of introduce some of the things that we have. Throughout the 7 years that we've been here, customers have dropped off like stuff over here. Because they want other people to like, okay, actually the real reason is number one, lazy to sell, number two, scared their mother throw away. So they're like, okay, you know, why not put it here for other people to enjoy.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, that's how
so
we
shout
ended
out
up.
to all the people who left their stuff here as well. We have like toys, old movies, old music, like CDs you mentioned, like old Blink 182, Rick Astley CDs.
Our No Doubt is signed. But
Yes. From MPH, you all remember now?
Legend. R.I.P. MPH. Speaking of pop culture, right? Some of these things are very iconic, right? I see like a Diana, a portrait
The VHS, yeah.
Love that. What are some of your favorite things here?
Favorite
Or memorable things? I see it every day. I feel like it brings back a lot of memories for me. So, like,
The Maple story is really like bringing me back.
I have a story to tell about this.
about Maple Story.
So
Maple
take
story.
it.
This is a Maple Story installation guide from 2005 or 2006. So what this was, right, it was given out at Comics Connection because last time I think broadband wasn't really like widespread yet. So some of us still using dial-up lah. I was still using dial-up in 2005 I think.
LAN.
Obviously internet was slow. If you go to the Maple C driver to download the game file, it will take forever. Oh my gosh.
Get a CD or something.
Exactly. So they have an installation guide. So you get a CD-ROM, you put it into your desktop. Yep. And then you download from the CD-ROM so you could play the game.
Oh my god, I want to watch you teach Siyu this.
Oh my gosh.
She'll be like, I'm sorry, what is wrong?
One of the things that I used to always buy is CDs of my favorite artists. Till today, I am very proud to say I am the proud owner of many Hilary Duff albums.
Shout out to Hilary Duff, man.
From the Metamorphosis album! Thank you. Love you, Hilarita. Yeah, I feel like kids these days, right, they don't really have these experiences. And I feel like a lot of these things also, they will never understand it. Kids, please value the things that you get.
Yeah.
Actually keep it. Who knows, right? 10 years down the road,
100%.
Labubu, eh?
Your cry baby.
Remember Hello Kitty?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, guys.
Must
I
say.
heard there's another store here. Do we need to bring his in card or not?
For what?
To go the other
The
store?
next store, must take bus on.
Oh.
Oh no, it's just there. This side, the other side.
Oh, reach already.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
2 in 1.
Welcome to the Stakeout side. With Loop Garms, we have more t-shirts, right? But over here, jackets, outerwear, shoes, bottoms, tops, you name it, we got it. Over at Stakeout, we are a select clothing store. So we really do curate the items that we bring in. We also bring in some Japanese items like capital, needles, stuff of that nature. And then on top of that, recently last year, we brought in Isaac's mom on board. We launched our in-house brand called Pushing Daisies. Because Isaac's mom is Auntie Daisy.
Love.
Yeah, so she recently retired and then she started to do a lot of reworked items with us. This is Stakeout. Welcome to Stakeout.
Hey.
Woo!
I love it. Daisy retired, then you make her work again.
Hey, speaking of pushing daisies, let me show you some of my mom's handicraft. Alright. So the first one is this Pushing Daisies reconstructed flannel. So this is actually based off the Needle 7-cut ribbon flannel. We have a lot of spare surplus flannels and this is what my mom did with it. If you need a reference piece, so this is the original, like rebuilt by Needles. And then this is one that my mom made. We made like 11 or
That's
a few
amazing.
pieces. So this is the style. So this is my mom's handicraft.
You know when your girlfriend or like your friend asks you to choose between 2 photos to post and
Yeah.
they look exactly the same?
Yeah,
Here's how you feel like now.
right?
It's Sam.
Exactly. So shout outs to my mom.
Damn,
So,
amazing. It's really
Amazing.
amazing.
Well, I think when customers found out that my mom had this rework line, they actually brought their own stuff and asked us whether like my mom could actually rework their stuff into something that they see on the internet.
I
Yeah.
love that.
So it's like a custom job.
She's an
lah.
atelier.
They also push Daisy.
Yeah, actually.
Actually, that's quite good. That's quite
Everybody push Daisy lah.
My mom reworked these like Dickies and Carhartt
Wow.
into these mega baggies. We find Japanese items that are a little bit more accessible, more for the everyday wear in your personal wardrobe.
Over here, we have a selection of Carhartt jackets and outerwear, and you can see some of them are very, very obviously distressed. It's crazy. And thrashed. So we call this the Thrashed and Distressed series.
Okay.
But of course, we always tell customers, you know, if you are not comfortable with that many rips, you can always just tell us. We can, you know, fix it up. Sometimes Auntie Daisy will put a bandana underneath. So it feels very like Americana, very
patched
cool.
up.
Yeah. People love this. Like there's a festival called the Thrash and Distress Festival. We see these things, these items as items with characteristics. We don't call them flaws. And to get this item to be in this state of distress, it really takes a lot of work. Because Carhartt, like workwear, they're really made to last.
This used to be the office.
Correct.
No longer is your office. Where is your office now?
Right. So after we combined both stores together under one roof, we actually shifted our office to like 5 minutes across. Just across the road.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go check it out?
Yeah.
Steady.
Yes.
Very near only.
I love it.
You sure?
Can just walk. No need to bus.
Easily
No need
cut.
easily cut.
You sure
Can
or
walk.
not?
Okay, we are now at Isaac and FJ's office. It's like the Chamber of Secrets.
Yes, we are gonna code rape their office.
We're gonna hop inside the office.
Boom. Shall we check it out? All right. Let's go.
Wow.
I'm ready to shop.
Okay, guys. Welcome to our humble abode.
Welcome.
Very messy actually right now.
Oh my god, actually much neater than I thought.
Oh, really?
Actually.
You should see his desk. Then you know
Okay,
what
later
is
you show
untidy.
where.
Okay.
It's damn salad. So basically this whole rack, the racks over here, right? They are all essentially our own like personal items. So sometimes when we want to do like styling, we'll just like put things together to do like photo shoots and whatnot. These are like not for sale stuff, just our own personal stuff.
So you just put here to brag lah.
Oh, no,
No
which
lah.
means we can just take. Free ma.
If I keep it at home, then there wouldn't be any space. Like my mom is very happy that it's out here. Over here, the ones that we're hanging are, FJ, would you say they are rarer stuff? that we
Rarer
have?
stuff or just things that we think that like are cool lah.
That if we know that once it leaves this door, it probably wouldn't like come back. So we wouldn't sell it lah.
Oh, okay, so not for sale also.
for the right price.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys like look around our office, right, we have a lot of these tokusatsu posters, mainly Kamen Rider and Power Rangers. They're all around, my favorite. So yeah.
I really do love Power
What
Rangers.
you like? What you like?
I
What you
love
like?
Sailor Moon, the
Same.
Sailor Moon Ranger.
But got no Sailor Moon poster.
Moon Ranger.
Sailor Moon Ranger who's that? Sailor Moon Scout, just Sailor Scouts or something like that.
Oh, the Sailor Moon
The
here,
postman.
that's why.
That's right.
We actually do a lot. Actually, all of our own laundry, and when it's raining, you know, bo pian lah, we have to put it here. This is this is actually an air purifier.
Okay.
Yeah, but you used to suck the...
So we just turn it on because the air is so strong.
Yes.
So we just use it to sort of just dry our clothes. Okay, so this is our work desk. Please come on over. This is where all the magic happens. Isaac and myself, we actually do all of the social media for like Loop Garms and Stakeout.
Yep.
All the editing, all the skits, everything. I don't know if you can tell a difference in terms of like the tidiness of the desk.
sorry?
I don't know if he's okay. Let's go see.
Your table is my vibe.
I got the.
Yeah, and you know, yeah, the more clackier, the better.
actually dislike the question.
Wait!
Oh, it's damn distracting sometimes.
I was then he was suddenly.
Wow, FJ, you better be like entering the Pentagon, like the
Yeah, you better be hacking the Pentagon mainframe, man, with all that noise.
Isaac's table has not only hair wax,
Okay.
there's also ear wax. Imagine like, yeah, this one can.
Which is worse, the clackier keyboard or him digging his ear in the middle? I think the digging is ear.
Must like that.
Oh my god.
When I have to use his computer for like you know, editing, video editing, I will just take an alcohol wipe
Oh.
to wipe down.
You know what, yeah.
So yeah.
So this is our work calendar. And yeah, this is basically where we put down our schedule, you know, what's going on for the month. But I think one funny thing is, right, every time I try to write something on the board, right, FJ will be like, no, you don't write. You just tell me, I'll write it. You know, it's like the handwriting
You know, I
thing.
relate to you,
Hey,
sis.
thanks,
I
eh.
really relate to
Thanks,
you.
eh.
We need to
Like-
have it in the right font, the correct size.
Exactly. No, some days right, he will write, then I'll just wait until the end of the day. Then the next day I come in early. Then I
Then you
erase
rewrite.
and write.
Oh, so accidentally, like something happened.
Yeah, I thought you write wrongly.
My hand accidentally like this, then oh!
And then all around stuff that hasn't gone out.
Is there a method to the sorting out of clothes?
We usually put them in different genres. Statement tees, there are these things called Jesus tees.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, movie tees, tech tees, sporting tees, music tees, things of that nature. lah.
Got ice lemon?
We actually do. Ice lemon tea promo, like promo t-shirts.
No way, that's crazy
Yeah.
to me.
Anyhow, lad.
Yes, yeah.
So I think having an office space is really important for us because these are the kinds of things we don't really want to, I don't know, like put it in the store for customers to see. Because when they come in, like it's a whole experience, you know.
Right.
They're there to have a good time, to look at all the best selection that we have. When the shutter goes down, this is where everything, like we cry
chaos,
here,
we cry, we fight.
we fight here, we laugh here, we eat dinner here, he sleeps here.
Yeah.
What?
I do it.
Sometimes, yeah.
And also, guys, I like to show you an area where someone I love resides.
So you here?
Oh my god.
Well, mystery guest, come. Well, come and meet my mom.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you.
My mom.
I'm Joey.
Wow, nice to meet you, Halsey.
So my mom, she does the repairs, the alterations, and she even does like some of our rework that we have in our store as well. So we actually recently started a rework brand called Pushing Daisies.
Oh, I love
Because my mom's
that.
Daisy. That is a workspace.
Iconic, eh.
A little corner.
What got you into like being a seamstress?
I have always liked sewing all the time from young.
From young, you're still very young, leh. Then
Ayo, 50% off Joey 这样
very young, leh. Just born.
80%.
I started sewing since 18 years old.
Wait, what is it like working with this one?
It can be quite stressful though. He's very creative. Yeah, I like his creativity. You know, he can tell me exactly what he wants.
Anything you want to complain about?
No. Isaac is a beautiful son.
Wow.
More beautiful with a short or long?
Yeah, God, that's a question I want to
I
ask.
prefer him in a short hair.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
internet agrees.
Exactly. Not true, I'll go my own. Hey.
My mom delivers, man. Like, she makes the impossible happen. I think sometimes FJ and I, we really do have some like quite crazy requests. She just needs a reference, like a photo image, and then she figures out a way to make it happen. And yeah.
Recently, we also got a few customers coming in for like custom orders. We had a customer who wanted to lengthen his jeans, never mind. He wanted it to have a flare.
Wow.
So she had to find the material to lengthen it and flare it and make it look seamless and everything. And she was able to do that perfectly.
Shout out to my mom, man. Really.
Amazing!
Yeah.
There's one thing that we want to do, which is dress the both of you up.
Yes!
In true Stakeout Loop Garms Isaac FJ style.
Oh my God.
If you would so have us,
Oh my god, please.
Yeah.
shall
eh.
we?
I don't think we have a choice.
He looks a bit scared.
I'm scared, I'm scared.
Lead the way, FJ.
Let's
Oh
go,
my
let's
God.
go.
What's this?
Something's different about this store.
It's a bit grand, now.
A bit hang on what? Like what happened here?
From what I understand, you are a Taylor Swift fan.
Yes.
I got you
Taylor Swift's daughter.
Oh, your
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Wow.
Taylor Swift is your mother.
Correct.
Okay. I got you a late 2000s.
My God, wait, this is the shirt that you
Taylor
wanted!
Fearless, yes.
Fearless
era
era
tee.
tee.
As in whatever we wear today we can keep, right?
Eh?
Huh?
Hey?
Who say that?
Huh?
Is it?
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, you haven't passed me anything. Runway, ma.
Run away.
Run away.
Run away, bride.
Oh,
Wow.
show it.
Yeah, work
Beautiful.
it, girl.
Nice.
Wow. Whoa.
Woo!
What a stunning collection. Oh, this pulling up. Oh my god. Wow.
wow,
That
okay.
throw.
How do you feel, Eponine?
Hello, calm down. I dreamed the dream of time gone by. The colors are definitely my vibe. Very monochromatic. I really love these pants. I've seen
Yeah.
Isaac wear these kind of pants before. I've always been like, oh, can I wear them?
Thank God they pushed Daisy.
Yeah, thank God. What about you, Miss Taylor Swift?
I feel fearless. These tailored pants, I really like it. I
Speak now,
love...
Joey.
Wait. Okay.
Drop everything now.
I
You seem to have a reputation.
A bit blank space now. I love like usually I keep my when I tie it I keep it out. When they said to tuck it in, I've
Oh.
never done that.
So now that we are dressed for the occasion, we are going to put you guys on the hot seat.
Oh.
We're going to interrogate you. That's it, guys.
It wasn't me.
Good luck, eh?
It wasn't me.
What you do? You push Daisy. Oh. Welcome to the Playbook hot seat. Joey and I have questions to ask.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you guys came prepared, huh?
Very prepared.
Alright, Isaac and FJ, how long have you guys been running the business?
So we've been running the business since 2018. So it has been 7 years and counting lah, the physical store.
I think both of us, we play very, very different roles in the company, but obviously there are some that we both do together. For example, sourcing of items, we do that together. Some of the things Isaac is best at is really the creative, the styling part. When he's on the ground with customers, he is unbeatable. He's really in the zone. He does front a lot of our, social media as well, but on top of that, the energy that he gives out, we translate it quite well.
For me to be able to do whatever FJ said, it's also because of what FJ does from the back end. I think the payroll, the nitty-gritty.
Anything that involves an Excel sheet.
Yeah, I think my head is always in the clouds, and then
All the
FJ's the
time.
anchor.
Actually, that's how I feel about when dealing with Isaac as well.
Really?
On set.
Remember the episode we did, the running one without Fauzi? It was just Joey, Siri, myself, and Ida. It was just
Today's challenge
Don't actually, he's scary.
is
Confirm not football
for
already.
you
guys are not taking my
You chose the worst.
I cannot. Wait, what the freak?
Okay, so FJ as the mom, right? How did you guys birth Loop Garms and Stakeout?
Okay, so Isaac and I, we were both very much into streetwear from our poly days, and we were just surfing YouTube a lot, just looking at how other people were like styling stuff and everything. Then we came upon a lot of haul videos.
We remembered there were these like 3 American dudes talking about like vintage caps. But these dudes, they went into like the history, the story, the text, why this was significant, and how to restore all these vintage hats that they found in like thrift stores. And from there on, I think we went down a rabbit hole, went to eBay. Before entering the army and before entering uni, we actually took a trip to Japan.
Okay.
And I think that changed everything. I think we saw the second-hand clothing scene there. We're walking down the street. I was just telling FJ, wow, this scene is insane. Like, we hope that we could start something like this back home in Singapore. We went to work for a bit. We worked for about almost 2 years.
Damn.
And then, FJ used to work in copywriting and advertising agency.
Love that.
And I worked in a sneaker store. And I think one day while we were working, I think we thought like we should like revisit the dream. And yeah, and then we started it in 2018 when we were 25, going to 26.
How did the names come about? Obviously, Loop Garms started first,
Yes.
and after Stakeout. I feel like there isn't a theme to each of the names together. They don't really have any relation. So how did each of them come about?
Loop Garms was interesting because it has many different meanings to it. Number one, loop. In a sense, because we deal with vintage clothing at Loop Garms, it's cyclical,
yes.
right? Like it was owned by somebody and then passed down through time. Now it's like a different owner. That is a loop, right? So we thought that was quite fitting. And then garments is just garms is just garments lah. But other than that, the idea of staying in the loop, we wanted to create a community of people who share the same passion as us.
Stakeout, essentially, in Japanese society, they have this proverb that says, the nail that sticks out gets hammered. So I think in the Western phrasing, there's also like this the stick, which is like the fence that sticks out gets hammered back down. For us, I think we want you to be that stick that sticks out. Choose your own that sticks out also. Yeah. So and also I mean the play on it like a stick out. Like you always in this place, like looking out for what's coming next, what's new.
So conceptually, you've got the idea, but now about the nitty-gritty parts of running a business. We're talking about money. So how much money did you need to start the business?
When we first started, I had this emergency fund. I think by the time when we left our jobs, that stack was pretty decent. I think a low 5-figure.
All of the inventory was basically things that Isaac was hoarding, myself we were keeping. So we weren't like actively spending money on inventory. It just happened that we had all of this. Yeah, it didn't feel so like so heavy, I guess.
So what was the hardest decision you've had to make as an entrepreneur?
Stakeout was the adjacent project, and it was a risk because I remember after COVID, at that point in time we had one other stuff. And I remember we were crying in office.
How are we going to pay her?
It's damn stressed. Like we don't pay ourselves, we need to pay her first, ma. Then after that, we opened Stakeout, and it was a hit that changed the trajectory of like who we are, our brand, and in terms of like monetary sense, brought us to the next level. Like not gonna lie.
It gave us so much confidence that at the height of our strength, right, we had maybe 9 people total.
Full-time staff.
Full-time staff.
Wow!
And then part-timers.
And part-timers
That's
as well.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
We were very confident, and one thing that period of time taught us was that if you have a formula and you stick with it, right, you have to know that there's maybe one day it won't work anymore. It was definitely happening, but then I think at the back of our heads we were just like, okay, maybe this is just a bad month. The next month we said the same thing, and then it went on and on and on and on. Then we realized like, okay, this is a whole bad year,
One of the struggles also, I think, coming to terms with like, maybe your passion project can never scale to a point where you thought it could be. I think last time we were very much ambitious. We had this whiteboard. I drew this blueprint of like what we go. Every new stuff that comes in, I'm going to tell you, say like, this is what we are going to. This is here. This is where we are. This is where we're going to be. Until one day, it's just like, we realized
we started erasing more and more of the stuff. Like, okay, maybe this one we cannot do.
I remember this customer I spoke to. I was talking to her about like our problems and everything, and then she said,
actually, why you all just want it to scale? Why you need to scale? This talking no need to scale one what? Why can't reduce what? Small good.
There's no need these lofty dreams of like opening many stores or a huge hangar because Singapore is just not the space for it.
You've told us about the past. Now it is 2025. Things have obviously changed, whether it is for the store and your position in the store, plus also your personal life. Where are you at this point of time?
When we first started the store, we were 25, 26. We were just so young, so full of energy. We could work every single day. 10 a.m. we'll be here until 9 because we had to shoot that stupid video at the end of the day. I tell you. Okay, now I can say.
Worked.
Now I can say it's stupid, but
so
it was so tiring because Wow, you really don't
Lay it
know.
out, then you have to put it back.
Back breaking work and shit. Wow, I can never forget there was this one time. He had to do something for the store, but so he couldn't be at the store. But I had this like, wow, damn bad back pain.
25 is where it starts.
Yeah, it is very true And I remember like that, okay, shutter down, okay, can. Now I have to lay out, I'll do it by myself.
Just nice I was on a CCTV camera by the way.
Yeah, he just wanted, just check
Check
FOMO,
in, yeah.
FOMO.
Yeah.
Right? So then I was just
Damn
laying
jialat.
out. Then I was just like, wow, I cannot because of pain time. I just sat down at the side, just like,
No, she didn't even, it wasn't even set down. From my point of view, right, the audio wasn't even on. I was looking at the CCTV. Then I was just like, she was like in pain. You could visibly see her in pain. And she was crying actually. Then she was like back up into the counter and then she just sat down and then she started crying.
Oh my gosh, she's crying. Do you need tissue? Okay, I'll grab.
you would think it would get easier, like when your business is doing better and everything. But it just doesn't because you get older. Like you want to have a life outside of work. But at that point of time, the work was the life.
Yeah.
And then also your priorities change. Now I'm a mom. Maybe it pains me to say this just a little bit, but maybe the shop cannot be my first priority anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say like it disrupted my life, like plans and whatnot. I think just on a personal level, like maybe why I can't hold down a relationship, also because of the business. So like there was a period of time where I think a thought really like came to my head like maybe it was best like maybe we just stop like doing any of this.
Yeah, I mean, now hearing both of you and how your lives have changed, something has obviously kept you guys working together. Is there a secret to it?
When we started the store 7 years ago, 2018, we thought that this was the end game. I don't think we've ever thought about having a career outside of this. Whatever it was gonna be, 7 years, 10 years, 12 years down the road, it would still be related to Loop Garms, Stakeout, or something along those lines, of something that we already built. So I think that has kept us going for quite a bit of time.
At this very heavy juncture.
Shall we take a selfie?
Oh wow! I haven't even said anything. I already want to take selfie.
Come, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Playbook.
And if you haven't subscribed already, you heard what Ajay said. If
Correct.
you care about what we do, if you like us, just simple, just need to press on it.
Follow us on our socials at Loop Garms, at Stakeout. Yeah, we're open every day, 12:30 to 7:30 p.m. Okay?
Stay tuned. Thank you guys.
Honestly, I think we've learned that there's a lot of love,
Yeah.
respect, tenacity.
They went through a lot of struggles, and despite that, they still carried on. And I feel like, why not?
I think there was a auntie, then she was like,
Is this a Carhartt jacket, I don't think y'all should be selling something like this in a store, It cannot even be worn.
It's really happening. Oh my god.
thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having you.
Thanks for having you.
Me, thanks for having us.
Hello?
It's so fun.
Yeah, Isaac, pull out.
I said pull out.
You don't say,
Whoa!
you don't say.